Hello, my friends. My name is Jonathan Hall. Welcome to If My Heart Had Wings. Now, there's a huge problem right now that I sat here for 20 minutes reading through. I barely just got through the beginning of it. And the video corrupted. I went and downloaded a new screen recorder so it doesn't crash and break. And I'm upset that it did crash because only 4 minutes of that 20 minutes got recorded, then it crashed. Well, the video corrupted, which I have no idea why, but we're just going to continue where I left off. And it's right here. And basically what happened, is this still recording? I accidentally tapped the screen. Yeah, it's recording. But basically, the dude here, Owie, he arrived here, and he was talking about the windmills and how they're so big and how people are mesmerized by them. And he was saying a good quote: as abruptly as things can be taken from you, things can as easily be given to you just as suddenly. Which is a great quote that everyone should remember. And that is some good advice for life. But a paper airplane goes by. Owie goes, picks it up, follows where it came from, and then this girl, she was here, and she's got a flat tire, so Owie's here trying to help. I also forgot to mention that I've played this game before. 2 years ago. I don't remember anything about it. That's why I'm playing it again. And what better game to start off my anime channel than this? I just remember it being amazing. Now, if I'm screaming, I'm sorry. The music has to be loud so the mic picks it up, because my phone isn't as good. It can't record internal audio. It only grabs external. So whatever music you're hearing is coming straight from the headphone into the mic. And I can't hear myself talk right now, so I'm probably yelling. And I can't remember nothing about the game, so that's why I thought it'd be the best to play. The only thing I remember is it being amazing. Other than that, I don't remember. I hit the screen again by accident. Let's just hope everything records properly. All we can do is hope. They're made in the same way as bicycle tires. I immediately started on the repairs. She's behind me, so I can't see her expression, but I had a feeling I was being stared at with contempt. As I was quietly working, the duck was waddling around me and pecking at the soil. Is this duck your pet? No, he isn't. We're housemates. Housemates? I thought I'd go outside, and he started to follow me. Hat, don't go too far. You'll get left behind. Quack. Do ducks recognize their own names? When he's called, he responds by turning around. Hey, he's pretty smart. Yes, he is. That's why he's so much trouble. He's always getting into mischief. As I looked at the duck, I saw her legs laid out on the grass in my field of vision. So, she can't move them. I mean, You could expect that because she was in a wheelchair. There are a number of reasons why people need to use a wheelchair, but it looked like she had disability in her legs. Well, that is true. I shouldn't have just said that. When I picked her up just now, her body stiffened with surprise, but there was no strength at all in her legs. So, complete disabled. She can't even use her legs. The duck returned from his little excursion. While walking around her, he would occasionally try to jump onto her lap. "Get off of me," she said as she made him get down again. As we watched this exchange from the corner of my eye, I fixed the flat tire. Boys are great, aren't they? They always walk around with those kind of tools. That's not really the case, though. I sometimes carry them with me. This is the first time I've ever sat on the grass in ages. It's soft and feels nice. As she said that, she made a little sound as she stretched. This is a nice place, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I can see it from my window. I wanted to come here just once. The wind blows through here. 5 years ago, there were no windmills, though. 5 years ago? I just came back to this town. Oh, really? She directed her gaze at something far away. So, you've come back to your hometown? Yeah. She suddenly looked down and seemed lonely and strangely sad. There was an awkward silence as I continued working. Quack. The duck twisted its neck to look up at the sky. What is it, Hat? She was tempted to look up too. I wonder what that is. What's that? Something is flying. There was something floating in the air. It was crossing the lake and gradually getting closer. At first, I thought it was a paper airplane that she had thrown coming back to us. Are we still recording? Yes! It hasn't broken yet. I still can't hear myself. So let's continue. But it wasn't. It crossed the lake and eventually reached the air from the small hill where we were. An airplane? It's not paper. It's a real plane. But what is this? Its silhouette is much thinner than any plane I know, and their wings are really big. It's a glider. No doubt about it. That's a glider. A glider? I repeated the name as if to confirm it, and then looked to the sky once more. With its big white wings and wide silhouette, it reminded me of somewhat of a seagull. Hey, look! It's turning. It's so pretty. The glider is continuing to turn leisurely above our heads. It's flying ever so slowly. Of course, it doesn't have any thrusts. As it proceeded slowly across the blue sky, it seemed to be floating rather than flying. To fly on the wind like that, it looks like it would just feel nice. Yeah, it's coming down. The turning glider looks as if it had given up on rising, and came down towards the top of the hill. I gotta for real turn it down. So I can hear myself at least. It probably will sound awful now, but if I'm screaming, I don't want to scream. Yeah, we're still recording. That's good. At least the video's working this time. The turning glider looks as if it had given up on rising and came down towards the top of our hill. I mean, it's not like it was coming down to land. It was just reducing its altitude. Why don't we try waving? They might notice us. Yeah. She earnestly stretched out her hand and waved towards the white aircraft floating in the sky. Hey! Quack! I don't know if the pilot noticed us or not. However, the wings reflected a gleaming light, and it really did look as if it was answering us, calling out to it. Then the glider turned back to us and flew away, back to the other side of the lake, where it had come from. It's gone, she mumbled sadly as she lowered her hand. Extend the little wings which fly in the sky highly. I think those are meant to be like chapters. Downloading assets. I thought I had got enough. Well, the game ain't stopping. God, those things are going to be going off all the time during the summer. And I don't know, there's just something calming about them. Save. Still recording? Yes. I gotta make sure so if it stops, I'm able to stop right then and there. But it's still going. I think next time it does that white screen, I'm gonna stop it. Or anytime nearby that. Because I think those are chapters. And I'm still continuing because the freaking video corrupted. So, yeah. I fixed a flat tire and went with her into the town. This is the residential area at the opposite bank of the lake to Windmill Hill, where we were just now. This place is nice. I'll take you back to your home. No, it's okay. It seemed like she was going to say but before she stopped speaking. For a girl with a walking disability, just because she was shown a little kindness, she can't bring some guy she hardly knows back to her house. If I read that correctly, which I don't think I did, you shouldn't let any random person you just met near your house. Oh, it's downloading the music into it. Okay, well, the music's on. Thank you. Because of you, I was saved. You would have been noticed eventually. Don't mention it. If your tire ever goes flat again, call me anytime. I said that as a joke, but she blushed and looked down nervously. Quack. Thank you. If you're thanking me, you already did that just now. It was quite fun, like spending time with a friend. Yeah, me too. And I saw something unusual, too. The glider that we had just seen was now flying in the air above the hill where we were just now. So did I. That's the first time I'd seen a real one. God, the assets are downloading a lot. I thought I'd gotten so much of it. I guess not. I now have some wonderful memories. Oh, that's sweet. She muttered quietly and giggled. I vaguely remember this, but not really. Coupled with her cute and dainty appearance was her lonely smile. Lovely smile. Well then, I'd better get going. Okay, take care. Sure. The problem is, I'm gonna try to do voices for all these people, and I know there's a lot of characters in here. That's one thing I remember. A lot. This is gonna be very embarrassing. But I gotta get past embarrassment if I want to ever make it big. So I'm gonna try my best. The wheels squeaked as she pushed the wheelchair along with her hands down an empty street. Behind her, the duck wearing a hat waddled along with her. Hey. She stopped her hands and turned to face me. See you again. She looked troubled and embarrassed, then left without saying anything. She sure was cute. Every single dude in any anime game is like, God, she's so cute. That's how it always is. They have nothing else in their mind. Where is she from? Her appearance was quite graceful, as if she were the daughter of a rich family. I can't remember if she was or not. A little lady with a duck. It was an odd combination, but they seemed strangely familiar with each other. Okay, I'd better go. Now I'm going to the dormitory called Flying Fish Manor. Due to certain circumstances, that place will be my new home. While walking along the gently sloping street, I look at the clouds moving above. Floating so freely like that, they reminded me of that glider. That distinctive silhouette had left a mysterious impression on me. This game was made so well. I love it so much. Finally found it. This place... Is this it? Flying Fish Manor. There's such a big difference between its appearance and its name. Yeah. A lot. I mean, don't judge a book by its name or cover. I'm trying to say something's... You understand what I mean. That's like giving a tough-looking Japanese Tosa a name like Lily. I'm just gonna pretend like I understand what you said and move on. At least call it Mansion Du Flying Fish or something. Okay. Whew. That's why, even though I looked everywhere, I still couldn't find it. Because I thought, it's not this place. I completely ruled it out, and I walked around this area. Oh, you went in a complete circle and didn't understand where it was until you looked in that one area that you thought it wasn't going to be, and it was. Even now, I still can't believe it, so I'll check the sign one more time. Flying Fish Manor. There's no doubt about it. Even so, I'm still not entirely convinced. I mean, I know a lot about this place. It's an old European-style building on the shore of the lake, and because of its appearance is a little spooky, when we were kids, we called this building the Witch's Mansion. A test of courage, we would of 10 sneak onto the yard. Really? Still recording, thank God. We just thought it was a rich person's residence, but it's a dormitory. K Fu Private Academy Student Dormitory. That is a long name. I can't just stand here in shock. Whew. Okay. I took a deep breath and stood up straight. Oh, I remember what happens here. May I come in? Oh, a visitor. Yep, I did remember what happened here. Whoa! Suddenly a girl in her underwear appeared before me, and the expression that I had tried so hard to straighten out crumbled instantly. Oh, may I ask your name? Why? She's the one who should be worried about having been seen, but I'm the one feeling under pressure. We don't accept door-to-door sales. What's up, Kana-chan? It looks like we have a visitor. A visitor? Huh? What? A guy? From inside, the other girl, this one, was wearing clothes. Showed her face, but when she saw me, she let out a hysteric scream. At the same time, the glasses she was wearing looked like they were about to slip off. Kana-chan, your clothes. Hmm? What is it? Another girl appeared. Ain't there supposed to be music? Oh, it's downloading the assets. Music hasn't come on yet. Oh, Yuka. Yeah, there it is. I remember this. I remember this music. I was trying to figure out where it went, but it was still downloading it on. I love it. Oh, Yuka, this unknown boy you saw Kana-chan's naked body. She's in her underwear, though. What did you say? Huh? What? Huh? No, that's not it. Just like a god of salvation, my cell phone rang. The word mom was shown on the display. Excuse me a minute. Oh, Lord, this is gonna be some fun. Embarrassing doing these voices. My mind is trying to keep me from doing it, but I'm trying my best. I quickly pressed the button to answer the call, while swiftly escaping outside. Mom! I thought you'd be at Flying Fish Manor, and that things would have calmed down by now. What is it like? Well, the place full of girls. And I saw one in her underwear. Of course it is. That place, yeah. I had checked the sign over and over, but when I noticed some small writing in the corner, girls' dormitory. This is a girls' dormitory? Oh, didn't I tell you? Did you do this on purpose? What is this? What kind of mother are you? From now on, I'm going to be this place's dorm mother, aren't I? It's fine. The owner and the boarding students have all accepted it. Just now, they were screaming at the top of their lungs. Oh, did you go into the changing room by mistake? That darn mother of mine. She's enjoying this situation. Creak. Front door opened slightly, and the girls from just now were peeking through. What's happening, Sana-chan? He's still here. When I called out to them, like a surprised turtle, they pulled their faces back inside and shut the door. What should I about this? That's not a sentence. God, my ears are ringing. Well, this is the situation. Oh, so you're the new dorm mother. While I was explaining the situation, the boarding students, apart from the girl in the underwear, who was putting on some clothes, surrounded me but kept their distance and watched at me. Strange English. There is no good, is it? A boy being the dorm mother of a girl's dormitory. That's alright, isn't it? From behind the underwear girl, she was wearing clothes now, but they were pretty gaudy. Were some girls who looked like they were hiding, but they were nodding and agreeing. If nobody comes here, that will be a bigger problem. You, yes, that's right. If I just thought it would be someone older. Yeah. Incidentally, there is now one more person than before. She was kind of timid and looked to be the same age or maybe a year younger than me. Stare. What is it? Did you say your name was Aoi? How old are you? I'm still a student. From tomorrow, I'll be going to Kifu Academy. Or Kaifu. I think Kifu. I'm in the second grade. Heh. So you're in the grade below. Hee hee, she said. What do you mean, hee hee? The person who came to speak to all of you is my mother, and well, she kind of half tricked me into accepting the job as dorm mother. My mom has a job connected to real estate, and her company manages this property. Well then, what should we do, Yuka? Should we change? If that's the situation. The person who seemed the oldest said so, and the other people reluctantly nodded in agreement. This is just until the owner/caretaker comes back, or we find someone else. I apologize for the inconvenience, but for the time being, let's all try to get along. Yeah, we're still recording. The video will be done in about 10 minutes. And then, I don't know if I'll edit it. I think I'll just upload it as it is. I don't know if I'll do it today. Yeah, I'll do it today. Delete it. And then record another video. And then wait till tomorrow to upload it. I think it sounds like a plan. Once the conversation was over, naturally, everyone left and went back to their rooms. Hey, I'm sorry, everyone can be so childish and they got carried away in front of a young guy like you. I'm Kaneko Shiguri. If you need anything, please ask me. The caretaker's room is at the end of the corridor on the first floor. Thank you very much. Was that all the boarding students? There's the underwear girl, Kaneko, who is with me now. Yuka, the tall girl with the long hair, and Sana, the girl with glasses. The typical one who came from the back is I'm gonna call her Yuko. Ryuko. Just Yuko works. That's 4 people altogether. Well, there is one more person, but she's what you might call the reclusive type. I wonder if she'll come out of her room at some point. Oh. In other words, there are 5 boarders in total. This building is pretty big, but there are only 5 people living here? Come to think of it, my mom did say there are quite a few empty rooms. It's old and far from school, so maybe it's not that popular. Whew. I've worked up a sweat, so I'm gonna take another bath. Another bath? Right after you took one? That's insane. But I guess it could be refreshing and comforting. Anyway, the conversation ended well, so I'll call my mother to let her know. So, in the end, we somehow worked things out. Really? That's good. I'll tell you this now, though. Keep your hands off the girls. What, what are you talking about, Mom? Well, as long as it doesn't cause any problems, it's okay. Oh, and also, I told you before, but one of them was a walking disability. Walking disability. Strange. Flap, flap, flap. Suddenly, the sound of flapping wings came from down the hallway. Then a shrill voice shouted out, "Wait, Hat!" Quack, quack. Huh? Something big and white came flying down the hallway and from behind at breakneck speed. It was the girl in the wheelchair. Wait, you stupid duck! Give me my panties back! Quack, quack, quack! Oh my god, it's adorable! The big white thing, which somehow seems like a duck, was flapping its wing and flew behind me. The girl in the wheelchair avoided all the obstacles in her path, in other words, me, and chased down the duck like a drift racer. I was so overwhelmed by the speed that I couldn't say anything. I got you, Hat. Quack, quack. The girl in the wheelchair caught the duck at my feet and snatched away a small white cloth, possibly panties, from its beak. Geez, you're always playing tricks. If you do it again, I'll turn you into a pecking duck. Quack. The girl put the duck on her knee and lectured him. I remember seeing that before. However, it's somehow a lot different to the image she had during the day. In the daytime, she seemed more dainty and delicate. Dainty, not daintily, dainty. However, her appearance was the same. It's not often that you see such a pretty girl. Looks like your tire is in good condition. She finally realized that there was a guy and standing there. Ah. Hello? Howie, are you listening? Yeah. What was it? I was saying there's a disabled girl, so take good care of her. Sure, I got it. Okay, talk to you soon, Mom. I replied as I ended the call. Why are you? And she got as far as saying that, but realized she had the small cloth in her hand and tried hiding it by stuffing it under her backside. Why are you here? He's the new dorm mother, Katori-chan. Kanako, who was supposed to be having a bath, poked her head out. Really? What do you mean? I hadn't heard about that. Even if I tried to tell you, Katori-chan, you hardly ever come out of your room. You mean the new dorm mother is a boy? Hey, look, is what it felt like she was saying as she relentlessly pointed at me. We already had this conversation a long time ago. The girl known as Katori glared at Kanako like she was interfering. I'm the new dorm mother, Aoi Menacee. I'm so bad at names. I'm Katori Harbane. Katori seemed to meet my introduction with a reluctance. Quack! This is Hat, but you know that already. Quack! Hat turned to face me and flapped his wings. He's a clever duck. Are you really the new dorm mother? Yes, that's right. So you are against it? If she says she doesn't like the fact the dorm mother is of a girl's dormitory is a guy, or the fact we're the same age, there's nothing I can do about it. Katori closes her eyes and quietly takes a deep breath as if trying to focus her mind. Katori? Forget about what happened during the day. During the day? Which part? As much as possible. That's right. If I had to say. She stopped talking and stared at Kanako, who was standing behind listening. Is there a vehicle outside? It don't sound like it. I don't think. Who's listening behind? Kanako looked as if she was saying, okay, okay, then disappeared down the hallway. I made a careless mistake and that I started crying. Oh. That incident was quite startling, and I remember it well. To see a girl's tears from so close like that is something I don't experience very often. I don't know what she thinks about it, but those tears were very beautiful. That's not something you should say. Have you forgotten it? Huh? No, not yet. Forget about it, right now! Don't be so silly. When you say like that, it just makes it even more strongly engraved into my memory. Look, you're new here, so you don't know. Even like this, Katori straightened her back, composed her expression, and smiled. And swish, with a natural gesture, she lifted her hair up. Don't you feel my cool allure? What's allure? Allure. I just said it a bit wrong, that's all. Oh, I've heard that word before. I haven't. I'll say it again. Let me do it again. She said that and then straightened her back and made a composed smile again. Okay, that's enough. I get it, alright? Jeez, you're such a jerk. Nitpicker. Low life. God. She's so much more meaner than I remember. Katori used just about every insult there is, then turned her wheelchair around. Then she hurriedly raced back down the hallway and back into her room. Quack! Along the way, Hat, who had been thrown off, chased after her and entered the room through a small door, maybe a special door for ducks, built into the bottom of the main door. I looked on in disbelief. I don't need to say this, but the dainty and delicate image that she had in the daytime had completely crumbled away. A delicate bud was beginning to sprout, and we shared a fleeting love. But cool allure, right? I remember lifting her hair and being so full of confidence. I feel like I could burst out laughing. She's so funny. From the beginning, everything's been so messed up. From tomorrow, it looks like things will start getting interesting. I really felt that prediction would come true. And that's the end of the chapter. Extend the little wings which fly in the sky highly. So I made it to the other chapter. Downloading assets. Alright, come on, at least show up so I can save it and then end the video. It's been so long since I've played this. I'm loving it so far. There's not much I remember of it. Just bits and pieces every now and then. Still recording? That's good. Okay, it's on. Where is the thing so I can save it? Show up! Please. Please. There it is. What is happening? Alright, I saved it. Let's go to the title. Well, that so far was If My Heart Had Wings. Now, I've enjoyed it so far, and I can't wait to continue playing it. But that is it for today's episode. I thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss another anime video that comes out or another video of this game coming out. So, thank you so much for watching, my friends. And I will see every single one of you in the next video.